Archie Bunker may be known as America's biggest bigot, but that doesn't stop his niece Billy from adoring him. From Archie Bunker's place, here's Denise Miller.
Hi.
And we were just talking about your upcoming episode.
Yes, yes.
Archie Bunker's place.
Well, we're moving to Mondays, but this will be our last show on Sunday, and then we'll be on again on Monday. And of course, it's an important show for Billy and Gary. They have a very hard time of things, and it's a really important show for the, for the whole show. And it's up against the first episode of The Thornbirds.
So you're here to tell everybody to watch Archie Bunker's
Oh, I
place
hope everyone does. I really do.
on Sunday, and see this is an important part for your character.
Yes,
right?
yes, because she makes a very important decision, which, we'll let her character expand for the whole next season,
Okay, so we don't want anybody to miss that.
Please, no.
You moved here from New York City?
Yes, from Brooklyn. When I was, well, I've been living out here pretty permanently now for about a year. I was traveling back and forth when I was doing other series, and always going back to New York when the series was over and going back to school. And then I got out of the business when I was 16 to finish high school.
Got out of the business at the old age of 16. Wrap it up, that's enough.
Yes, because I wanted to finish school, I wanted to go to regular high school. And I had intentions of coming out here and looking for work when I graduated. So right before I graduated, I tried out for Archie Bunker's place, and I got it. So they flew me out here.
What series were you doing before?
I had done a series called Fish.
With Abe Vigoda?
Yes, when I was 13. And then I did another series for ABC called Making It, which didn't do that,
right.
But anyhow.
That got you back in school for a while anyway.
Yes, yes.
Now, did you have a neighborhood that you grew up in Brooklyn, like the one we see on Archie's Place and on All in the Family?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And when I go home, I go right back to my old neighborhood. I mean, all my friends are from school in New York, and I miss them. I miss it.
Well, what do they think about all your success?
Oh, they're happy for me. They're really happy for me. I mean, I never had a hard time with my friends as far as, oh, she's on TV or whatever. Never went through that.
Did it start when you were 13 for you on television, or was it before that?
Well, I became a professional actress when I was about 12, maybe. And I did some commercials and stuff and things like that. And then right away, yeah, in New York. And then right away I got Fish. So I was really lucky. I was only in the business about a year and a half when I got Fish.
Now, the people back home in Brooklyn,
yes.
They're not connected with showbiz in any way.
No.
You've got just regular pals.
I was the first one, yes.
Everybody wants to ask you about how you broke away from the neighborhood and got into show business.
Oh, yeah, and it was hard. But I haven't really broken away from it. The way I think about it is, I mean, they're not going to go away, these people, and I see them. I go back once every 2 months or so. I'm back there for a week, so I never give anything up, Like my family's back there, and I have a 2-year-old sister who I adore, and I hate being away from her when she's grown up. But there's nothing I can do.
So you're going to get into college now if...
yeah, I think so.
In between shows or whatever?
I'm going to start, I think, in September. I'm going to register now and go in September to night school.
Here in LA, in California.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to apply to Loyola Marymount.
And take what...
English and journalism, because I like to write nonfiction.
But you don't want to do journalism to end up a TV news person someday, do you?
Not necessarily. That's not what I have in mind. But I didn't have in mind to be a television actress when I wanted to be an actress. So, I mean, I don't know.
Well, you're very fortunate. I mean, besides being very talented, to be 12 years old and start out like that.
Oh,
New York
yeah.
Is an order.
Oh, yeah. Originally, though, when I got into the business, my training is in theater. So when I thought of being an actress, I thought of theater because television seemed too far away. It was all the way in California, and I was in New York, and that's where the stage is. So I thought, oh, I can do this, and then TV came up first. So, you never know.
So you never got to the theater?
No, but I hopefully will be maybe doing some dinner theater or something this hiatus.
Yeah, you're off now for how long, till the show cranks up again?
We go back mid-July, and we just wrapped, so that's a while.
So what do you have now, about 4 or 5 months off, something like that?
And I have nothing definite planned yet to do as far as my business goes.
Just kind of
go on interviews and hopefully get something.
Yeah, they put you on much of the promotion things?
What
like this, I mean, doing shows like this. And
sure, yeah. And it's a great thing because I have a lot of time to do it now. When I'm doing the series, it's hard.
Here you are, out here, up against Carol O'Connor, working in a show with him, which you must have seen when
All
you
in the
were
Family?
just a kid.
sure.
Were you a fan of the show?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I never had any idea that the show would branch off, and I didn't really watch it much when it became Archie Bunker's Place because I didn't really watch much television. So I wasn't even sure what was going on in the show when I got the part. And now I know.
Were you kind of nervous the first day working with him?
Very. I was nervous.
He's such a nice guy.
Oh, he's wonderful. I love him. I really do. And I was very nervous when I interviewed for the part, when I did the screen test, because I didn't know he was going to be there. And then one of the girls came out and said, Carol O'Connor is in there. And I said, oh my God, you know, it was terrible. And he was so nice. I was kind of in awe of him, though, the whole time. I just kind of, yeah, okay, whatever, you know. But he was nice. And now, of course, that I know him, he's terrific.
What does everybody think about the move going to Monday?
We haven't really talked about it, strangely enough. We haven't really even talked about it. I don't know. It depends what we're up against. You know, it's going to be tough during football season because we're going to be up against Monday Night Football.
Right. Yeah.
And supposedly one of the other networks is putting on NFSL. Is that what that is? NFSL?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
I think something like that. Some other kind of football. USFL, yes.
All these initials.
NFSL.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not a big football fan. Hockey, only hockey. Okay.
Hockey.
Yes, I love hockey.
What's a team in New York? Which one are you a
Rangers.
fan for? Yeah.
I mean, the
LA
Islanders
team?
are a wonderful team, but I'm a fan of the Rangers.
Yeah, that's
I
the
can't
LA
help
team.
it. No, the New York
team.
Rangers.
I'm a bigger hockey fan
Obviously,
than you're a bigger football fan.
No, the Kings are
All
LA's
I know
team.
is Charles Lawton played Hunchback for Notre Dame. That was years ago. What about movies?
What?
You want to do those?
Oh,
I
yeah.
would think you'd have to want to get into everything.
Yeah, you do. I mean, I haven't closed off a door to anything. I'll do anything. I love to do it. I've never done a big screen film. That would be real interesting. I'd love
Go
to.
and watch yourself on a big screen sometime.
Yeah.
That would be fun. What kind of part would you play? Would you like to play?
Well, I'd like to play any kind of part. If I could have played a part, the part I would have liked to play would be Sybil. That was a wonderful movie.
That's the thing Sally Field did?
And she was fantastic.
16 different characters?
Yes. Well, she actually only portrayed about 5. But, God, she was so good. Yeah, I loved it.
Well, didn't she win an Emmy for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She deserved it, too.
So you probably, did you read that book?
I didn't
Or
read the
just
whole
see the-
thing, no. No. I read most of it, but I didn't finish it. But I saw the movie 3 times or something.
Who are some of your favorites, actresses?
Oh, boy. Well, she's one of my favorites. It's so hard. I never think about
There's
that.
probably a lot, the two of you, I bet, similar in a lot of ways.
Yeah, everybody tells me I remind them of Patty Duke.
Patty Duke.
Yeah. I see it sometimes, and then other times I don't, you know. But I never thought about a favorite actress or something. There are a lot of people I admire their work, but I never really did that. So I couldn't even tell you. I mean, I could say Katharine Hepburn, and I do love her, but I'm sure that's what everybody says. Betty Davis, Katharine Hepburn, you know.
You did do a TV movie.
Yes.
Sooner or Later, which was, everybody liked it.
Yeah, that was a great movie to do, too. I did it in New York when I was 13. And I was actually going through what the character was going through, you know, having a crush on this older guy. And I had a crush on Rex when we were doing it, you know.
Oh, Rex Smith.
Yes.
He was here with us a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's great. You still
Yeah.
have a crush on him?
No.
'Cause we'll call him.
No.
We'll tell him.
No, I don't. But I mean, I did at the time. I was 13, and there he was. And we had to do the scenes together, and I loved it. You know, but...
Do you have any real heavy scenes?
We had to kiss continuously for a minute and a half on this little pedestal going around and around.
Jeez.
My parents almost died. You know, they were like, oh, boy. You know, and I was only 13. I wasn't even dating at the time.
Were they there when you filmed that?
No, they were there when we went to the screening of it on a big screen. And it was real weird.
Did you do it in one take?
A 2, I think, or 3. Yeah, I'm
Or
not
3.
sure.
You don't remember. You tried to go for 20.
But, and his wife was sitting next to the 2 of us, and it was so strange. It was a real weird thing. But we were just acting. But, I mean, it was a weird thing. You know, it was kind of like, she was kind of going like this to his knee at the time. You know?
Well, like, did the crush end after that scene?
Yeah, it ended.
Why did it end after that scene?
Because we never saw each other again. And I was only 13. I wasn't in love with him or anything.
That's funny.
You know, but we developed a good friendship when we were working together, you know. But then we both kind of went our, I mean, he was in New York for a long time, and I was immediately out here, and I just haven't seen him at all.
Have you seen him in Pirates of Penzance?
No.
You haven't
I'm
gotten to see
sorry,
him?
no.
Well, then who's your favorite male star, but it's not him anymore?
Oh, he was never my favorite male star.
Well, you had a crush on him. Who do you have a crush on now?
Who do I have a crush on?
Let's get
Jack
down to
Klugman.
the Enquirer side. Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, really.
You got a crush on Jack
I
Klugman?
love him, yes.
Well, you
I don't-
jumped up a couple more
I
years
know.
there. Jack
know.
Klugman.
Yeah, I don't
You
know
know
why.
this.
I don't think so, no. I've never met the man.
Why do you have a crush on Jack Klugman?
I don't know. There's something I like about him. There's something I like about his I don't know. He seems like he's very straightforward, and he's a good actor. I just like him.
Okay, well, we got Jim Belushi coming up after we take a break.
All right, great.
To do some news and things like that, and we'll be right back if you can stay with us.
Sure.
Okay, Denise, thank you. Stay with us.